Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me for our crystal wheel meditation of dazzling white. Now, we don't begin our meditation until 10 p.m., so we have a little bit of time. Give me a minute here. I have a link for a donation below. If you are able to make a donation for tonight's meditation, that would be wonderful. This donation is safe. It's a part of our CKHT.org website. We're only asking for $2 to $5. If you cannot, we understand. We know these are trying times. But please let me know if that link is working or not working. It's kind of important for me to know. My name is Jacq Civitarese. I am a Reverend High Priestess of the Cabot Hermetic Temple for about a decade now. And we've been doing these meditations as a inner coven for about 12 years now. With the actual written guided meditation versus just going psychically to the crystal wheel. The crystal wheel was psychically made in 1975 by the Black Doves of Isis, one of Laurie Cabot's original covens. And what they did is psychically construct this enormous, massive crystal wheel 700 feet above Salem, Mass, that really encompasses all of Salem, Mass. And it is hollow in the center, and it is just ginormous crystals pointing from all directions. And what it is a place of healing. It's a place of solace. It is a safe place. It's been programmed time and time again. Hello, everyone that I'm starting to see. It's been programmed time and time again to really neutralize any incorrect energies or thoughts. It's safe for psychics and empaths to go there. You won't be picking up on other people's psychic input. So it's really welcoming for a lot of people who do have that problem when they do group meditations. This will not be the case for you. We started to incorporate the use of colors around 12 years ago, and this wasn't its original design. However, this has really been, while we were doing these meditations as a group, as a coven more regularly, we were finding that we were seeing a lot of colors. A woman with a red hat. Someone else says, well, I saw red roses, and I saw this in the same meditation. And at one point, Laurie received a phone call from one of our board members, Jean, and he said, you know what? I saw the whole wheel in whatever color it was at the time. Let's just go with red again. He says it was all red this time for some reason. And Laurie started laughing because she knew our discussions. We would have these, comparison discussions afterwards. And at that point, we decided to incorporate Laurie Cabot's crystal countdown colors, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and orchid. And then we went further with the healing colors and the universal mind colors. And that's what Dazzling White is, the one we're doing tonight. It's the universal mind color. And what that means is that it's the all. It's the energy of the god and goddess. It's the energy of the Tao. It's the great force, great spirit, however you want to call it or name it. It is that energy. It's easy. We just say the universal mind, but what you are tapping into is that kind of totality, that oneness, that most intelligent vibration that is part of the universe. So that's what this particular color resonates. This meditation was written by me a long time ago, and it's a beautiful meditation, and I think it's very fitting for what's going on in the world right now. And I think its message is peace and calmness, and I think you guys will really benefit from it. I know we do as a coven. As always, we look, just before this meditation, I looked on the names of the crystal wheel healing list, any names that I have in my own healing book. You can write your name, and you also want to put your age and just your state in the comments. You're welcome to do that. And psychically, I will tap into those during the 15-minute pause that we do. and send healing light, which will be the dazzling white light, to those in need on that list. So that's an important part about what we do here at the Cabot Hermetic Temple. We really offer remote healing to anyone that needs and asks for it. We do need that bit of information. There's definitely a Jacq Civitarese out there in the world. There's probably about 3 or 4, maybe 10. So we want a little more information than just the name. A few other notes I have here, if you don't mind. We do start promptly at 10 p.m. and we do that as a group, and so that we know that we're doing it at the same time. But that's also the hour of Jupiter. It's her Jupiter hour. We Cabots love the Jupiter, the light energy of Jupiter, the planet, and so we all tap into the same time for that reason. However, the crystal wheel color, no matter what it is, each week, again, dazzling white for this week, will be up all week long. So at any point, you can, rewatch this video and tap into that color. If it's too late for you right now, it's a late part of the evening, then that's fine. That color is up all week. And in fact, there's been times where I've done a color that wasn't the color of the week, and it's almost like that one big crystal that I landed on is the color that I need it to be. So the crystal wheel is very understanding, and it really is there to help and aid people. So please watch the video again later if you might be too tired tonight. We are going to start promptly at 10 though, which is just about 6 minutes from now. So here in my notes, so let me tell you what to expect. Excuse the squeaky chair. I'm going to count you down into alpha using our Cabot Traditions method of the crystal countdown. It's very easy to do. You're going to just be asked to picture numbers and colors. If you can't see them in your mind's eye, that's fine. Do your best to just breathe in and out and relax yourself. That's the most important part. As I count you down, I'll count you down even a little bit further, just 1 to 10, nothing crazy. And then I'll start to actually tell you to breathe deep and relax your muscles. So that's the first part of it. So nothing to be afraid of. If you're not used to meditation, this is welcoming for anybody to really get their first handle on meditation with this method. And those who already are used to it, there's many Cabots I know are joining me tonight, I should say. You guys can go into instant alpha with no problems. At that point, I'm going to have you psychically leave your body. Again, you can, if you already practice at this, you already have a protection shield. If you aren't practiced at this, then you want to kind of imagine yourself having a very orb of protection around you. You don't need it per se on the crystal wheel because it is already a protective space. But if you just feel a little uncertain about leaving your body psychically, then just imagine an orb around you. I will have you be traveling in the night sky. If that is too much for you to imagine or picture, because that's overwhelming, you're afraid of heights or what have you, you can just instantly teleport to the crystal wheel. So I'll leave that up to you, but I will be talking about having you being seated with your feet flat on the ground and your palms up. That's traditionally how we sit for the meditation. But if you are cozy in a comfy chair right now, don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Just stay comfortable and as you are. So once you're on the crystal wheel, the guided meditation will continue, and I will talk about some of the experiences that you'll be having up there. They're not forced. They're a suggestion. If you start to see or experience something else, even if my voice starts to fade and you start to have your own experience, allow that to happen. That's quite normal and it's quite all right. This is there for you. We are a conduit of the universal mind, but the universal mind is also working through you, and we can't say what it's going to show you. We do know that whatever it shows you, it is safe. At that point of a little bit of a meditation, I'm going to then pause for a 15-minute break. You can close your eyes. You can stare at my makeshift altar here. Whatever it is that you like to do, I welcome you to do that. It is important that you try to just breathe in and out. If you are not in an alpha state or meditative state, at least take that time to kind of relax yourself and kind of have that moment. That will go on for 15 minutes, and then I will guide you into saying goodbye and guide you back into your body, and then talk you up from alpha. So the whole meditation should be around 22 minutes tops. And as of right now, I would just suggest turning down any lights, adjusting the screen of your device if you need to, because we're about to begin in a few moments here. Okay. I'm reading it from a different device. I'm just going to touch my screen a little bit, don't mind me. Okay, maybe I'm not going to touch my screen too much because that was almost a little dangerous. Hello everyone, so good to see you all up here. Be happier to see you secondly on the wheel. Okay. We're not quite at 10, so give me another moment. Let me actually talk about how that light energy works through us and not from us. I'll take this last minute to do that. So we are conduits of the universal energy or any healing energy. We take it from the all and bring it through us and channel it outward. We do not use our own energy in that way because it's very taxing. Psychically, there could be thousands upon thousands of people visiting us tonight or at some point on this wheel, on the crystal wheel. So we use the energy through us. If you can't or you don't even feel healthy enough to even go that far to offer healing, there's no need for you to do so. You can just really relax and take in healing. For those who can offer healing, then remind yourself to actually send, to work in the universal light and send it out versus through yourself. Okay. We're going to take a few deep breaths now, settle ourselves, relax our muscles, breathe in and breathe out. And now I will begin. Find yourself in a relaxed and seated position with your legs uncrossed and your feet flat on the ground. Place your palms open on your lap. You may hold a crystal or clear quartz crystal in your left hand. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in and then out. In your mind's eye, allow the dazzling white light energy to fill the crown of your head. This glowing white light is coming from the all, the force, the gods and the goddesses. Feel the warmth of this light as it starts to move down your head, across your eyes, running down your neck, running down your shoulders. The dazzling white light fills every cell in your body as it relaxes all of your muscles, the muscles in your arms, to your fingers. Feel the dazzling warmth in your lower back, following down your legs, knees, shins, and toes. It's traveling over the top of your feet and under your feet. You are relaxed, comfortable, and safe within this light from the gods. In your mind's eye, you begin to see the number 7 and the color red. See the number 6 and the color orange. 5 is yellow. 4 is green. 3 is blue. 2 is indigo, like the midnight sky. And 1 is orchid. See the color orchid. You are now at your innermost. You are now at alpha level. I'll count you from 10 to 1, and at which you will be in a more perfect working level. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now at your innermost level, where everything you do, think, and say will be accurate and correct. And this is so. In your mind's eye, you rise from where you sit and you flow outdoors. Once outside, you begin to float upward towards a dazzling white light in the distance. You smell all the aromas of the season has to offer, and you travel gracefully in the breezy night sky. However, the wind does not bother you. You are comfortable and safe. Finally, you've arrived on a sparkling crystal wheel 700 feet above Salem, Mass. The site is of an enormous ring of quartz crystals, all illuminated like dazzling icicles. Thousands of people are now on the wheel. However, no sense of anxiety or fear is here. The energy between one another is so intense yet welcoming that you all simultaneously join hands with 13 or so people in the form of a circle. This happens all over the wheel. The dazzling white light in our own body starts to reach out further and further, vibrating its way to the edge of our own personal aura. Filling the circle that we are a part of with an orb of pure light energy. The feeling of wholeness surges from within. Allow this feeling. The dazzling white light of your personal circle grows and reaches further out until it touches the other groups. On and so forth, till it all becomes one with the dazzling white light of the crystal wheel. The light energy of the wheel softly rotates, looking like a diamond glistening in the sun, moving and swirling till the dazzling white beams forms in the center of the void of the wheel. This beaming light pulsates till it finally bursts into a dazzling white light pentacle. The pentacle has many meanings and uses. It represents our connection to spirit, to the 4 elements, to the wholeness of the universe encircling us. as well as a symbol of magic and protection. The light of the pentacle fills our senses with knowledge and understanding. We are in perfect tune with our past, present, and future. We feel the cosmic connection we have to one another, the all, our ancestors, gods and goddesses. Allow yourself to feel the connection with the all, universal mind, the gods and goddesses. Allow them to communicate with you now. Like the brief awe in a firework display, the pentacle begins to come apart and fall. And as it does, it resembles stardust moving freely in the breezy night. You release your hands from one another and collect some of that stardust from the once dazzling white pentacle. Place your share in your pocket. Take the time now and focus on those in need. Start by seeing the names on the crystal wheel healing list in your mind's eye. If you can, send them and anyone else who will benefit from this special dazzling white light healing, because they too can feel this connection to the universal mind. As you send this healing light to them or take in more for yourself, always remember that we do this for the correct and for the good of all. Once you're done picturing those that you are known to be in need of healing, I want you to relax even more. We're going to take this time to feel the oneness that is surrounding you, the dazzling white light that is illuminating the crystal wheel tonight. And I will pause for 15 minutes. You may begin your meditation now. The dazzling white of the crystal wheel has provided you hope, love, and compassion. You now have a better understanding of what your path is and how your connection to one another could lead you there. The divine connection of oneness felt tonight leaves you with a feeling of eternal peace that only the goddess can offer. And any time you lose this feeling and start to feel alone or lost, draw from your pocket the stardust collected and bathe yourself in the dazzling white light. With this last thought, it is time to return. You say your goodbyes. You begin to rise up enough to go home. The word oneness echoes in your mind all the way home, and the energy of the wheel remains in your spirit even as you guide yourself back into your body. Take another deep breath in and out. And give yourself total health clearance. We will count up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Begin to wiggle your toes, your fingers, stretch a little, and when you're ready, open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're feeling very well and relaxed. I hope you got some messages from the gods and goddesses. If anyone wants to share anything in the comments, that would be wonderful. You take this time to still really gather your thoughts, though. I can understand that as well. We really do hope that you liked this video, this guided meditation. We welcome you to follow or like our Laurie Cabot and the Cabot Kent Hermetic Temples page. That's important to us so that you could get notifications as we hope to do more things through Facebook Live. If you again are able to make a donation to our Cabot Kent Temple, that would be wonderful. We would really appreciate that. Where we're not doing our normal services, this would be just a wonderful thing for us to continue to grow as a temple, as a 501c. I do want to bring up, there is a great write-up. I wanted to talk about that earlier. Laurie Cabot's new book with, the Book of Visions with Christopher Penczak and Penny Cabot, of course. There is a great crystal wheel write-up in here if you already have the book. And it is page 121 where Laurie goes into it a little bit further, what the crystal wheel is about. And that would be actually a great little, it's about 3 pages to read from this book here. This book does, when you purchase this book, it does actually, the proceeds majority of them go to our temple as well. So please do check out any of Laurie Cabot's books for that reason. But the Book of Visions is available for sale right now, and it is a wonderful book of all meditations, actually. That's primarily what it is a meditation book. So if any point in time we maybe record and do those, I don't know, we'll talk about that, but definitely the crystal wheels are important and ongoing. So we do have another crystal wheel next week. We have them every week, of course. But we're going to be doing another Facebook Live event, and that's with Paul, Reverend High Priest Paul Mesler. I'm so sorry, Paul. My dear friend Paul. I'm horrible at names. But our event is already up there, and he's going to be joining you all, and doing Green, which was written by Reverend High Priestess Penny Cabot. It's her meditation, and Paul will be reading us that meditation next week, same time, 9:45 p.m. on Thursday, or a 10 p.m. Eastern time meditation beginning. So please join us for that as well. There will be another donation button for that as well. If you can do another $2 to $5 next week, that would be great. We would love that, and we appreciate whatever you can do. We appreciate even if liking and sharing is all you could do. because that's what we're here for. We're here to kind of reach out and allow people to realize that meditation is very easy, very obtainable, very beneficial, and that the gods and goddesses are with us always. So I'm going to wrap it up on that note, and I'll be happy to read your comments later and comment back. Thank you so much. Many blessings to you all. Blessed be.